How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to go over a plethora of new PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game announcements. A ton of things to go over. Airship Syndicate and Riot Forge's League of Legends title, Ruined King: A League of Legends Story, is out today. This just got announced about half an hour ago as of recording this video. We've also got updates on the other League games, and even if you're not a fan of League, man, these games look pretty darn decent, all things considered. Now, League does have deep lore into it. I'm gonna play Ruined King. I'll let you guys know what I think. We'll talk about that. On top of that, got a couple of other games. The Plane Effect coming to PS4 and Xbox One. Dragon Ball The Breakers has been announced in an online game. We got Moon and Blackbird coming to PS4 and PS5. More on those at the end of this video. But first of all, Ruined King: A League of Legends Story is out today, November the 16th. Now, this is not your traditional MOBA or anything like the traditional League game. It's not a multiplayer title. Rather, this is a turn-based RPG done by Battle Chasers Night War developer in Airship Syndicate. Airship Syndicate's a relatively talented studio, and that's putting it lightly, given they did Battle Chasers Night War and Darksiders Genesis, which I thought was pretty good as well. So, Riot Forge, this new publishing label that they have, essentially what they're doing is making other styles of games within the League of Legends universe, Ruined King being the first one, being a turn-based combat RPG. Hopefully this has a good story. I used to play a ton of League of Legends back in the day. I don't play it anymore, but I love characters like Yasuo, and he's a part of this game, so yeah, that's pretty cool to see. I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I do think this is a solid move forward for League as an IP, just because, you know, even regardless of what you think about League, there's a lot of people that play it. There's a lot of people that are super invested into the world. There's a lot of people that dropped hundreds and hundreds of dollars into the microtransactions or whatever. And there's a lot of people that are big fans of it, so if they can parlay that and create other good games, now, that is the imperative. If people realize that these games suck, it's not gonna last long. However, Riot got a quality studio in Airship Syndicate to work on this game, so hopefully it is something of quality. Now, the standard edition is $29.99, the deluxe edition is $39.99. So, yeah, there you go with that. With the Deluxe Edition, you get variants for all of the playable champions, Lost and Found Weapon Pack, and then Ruination Starter Pack. Purchase the Deluxe Edition before December 16th to also receive the following launch-exclusive Manamune Sword for Yasuo. So, yeah, there you go with that. We'll see how this game turns out. Honestly, I might pick it up today and just, like, skip everything and start playing it today just because I am so curious on how this is going to turn out. You know, maybe I'll wait for a couple of the reviews to trickle in, but we'll see about it. I am going to play it at some point, and I'll let you guys know what I think. However, we got some updates on a couple other games. The one that really looks compelling to me is the game that stars Echo, and that is Convergence, a League of Legends story launching in 2022, PS5 Series, PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. And this one looks to be a very slick and well-designed single-player action platformer. Being developed by the studio Double Stallion, they're a studio that I don't know as much about, but they have worked on Loud House Out of Control, which is an iOS title, Speed Brawl, OKKO, and then also Big Action Mega Fight. So, the game itself, from a visual standpoint and a presentation standpoint, looks super slick. So, this is the one that I think has a lot of potential. Now, this one does feature Echo as the main character. Convergence: A League of Legends Story is a single-player action platformer developed by Double Stallion Games and published by Riot Forge. Players will explore the spectacular world of Zon as Echo, a young inventor with an ingenious device to manipulate time. Follow Echo's journey, a fan-favorite League of Legends champion, as he discovers the power to change time that comes with many consequences. So that is out in 2022. And then also, Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, has been announced for all of the aforementioned platforms as well. Tequila Works developed an adventure game due out in 2022. Now, I am not too familiar with Tequila Works off the top of my head either. Let's see if they've done anything of note. Oh, Deadlight and Rhyme. Okay, they worked on Deadlight, they worked on Sexy Brutale, Rhyme. Alright, some pretty notable titles there, all things considered. Now, I wasn't too high on Rhyme, to be perfectly honest. That game had a lot of potential, in my opinion, but some things I just didn't think completely struck with me, but that game was still pretty decent. I'm not saying it was a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but these are studios that actually are not just run-of-the-mill studios. They're studios that have worked on some, games of note, so it seems like they're really serious about it. Now, Nunu's not one of the lead characters that really strikes a chord with me, but the game itself looks like a pretty cool single-player adventure game, and yeah, we'll see how that one turns out. It also notes uncover an emotional story, unfold a captivating tale of hope, loss, and friendship forged in frost as you guide Nunu and Willem on their journey, uncover the truth behind the Freljord's most careful guarded secrets, discover a new legend. The universe of League of Legends is yours to explore. Newcomers and veteran players alike can experience the world of Freljord up close and personal for the first time. So again, that's out in 2022 as well. So we'll see how this turns out. I know a lot of people have their opinion on League of Legends, think it's like the most toxic game of all time, and I probably would not disagree with you on that. But, if they can parlay the popularity of that franchise and that world into compelling standalone games, I think from a, business standpoint, it could do pretty well. We'll see how it turns out. Moving on from that, a couple of other things to note real quick. The Plane Effect is coming to PS4 X1 on December the 2nd. This is a game that was available and launched on PS5 and Xbox Series, Switch, and PC back in September of this year. Now it's coming to PS4 and X1, a dystopian isometric adventure following a lonely office worker as he attempts to return home in the face of impossible odds, experience a remarkable journey expertly brought to life with gorgeous visuals crafted and tailored by VFX experts. This one, again, due out on December the 2nd. Moving on from that, Dragon Ball The Breakers. I don't know what to think about this one. An asymmetrical multiplayer online game, Dragon Ball The Breakers consists of 7 versus 1 matches where 7 normal survivors have been sucked into a mysterious phenomenon called the Temporal Seam and must contend with the overwhelming power of the 8th player, the franchise iconic rival Raider, who's tasked to obliterate the survivor team. Game seems to have a story focus, and of course, it's Dragon Ball. Game looks... I don't really know what to make of the game, I haven't been much into the Dragon Ball games outside of the standard ones. Never got into the card game, really. So, yeah, we'll see how this one turns out. It is dropping 2022. A closed beta test is coming soon to a PC. Lastly, Moon and also Blackbird, both coming from the same publisher, is coming soon to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Moon and Blackbird are coming December the 16th. That's 2 separate games, by the way. Moon is a remix RPG adventure of a older title that is getting redone and brought to the PlayStation 5, and in the case of Blackbird, that is a game that initially launched on Switch and PC back in October of 2018. Received a very positive reception, 69 Steam user reviews, 94% of those reviews being positive, so we'll see how those 2 games turn out. But that's going to do it for me. Again, a lot of stuff getting announced recently. I'm interested to see how those League experiences turn out. Not sure if they're going to be, slam dunks, but again, Airship Syndicate to me is a super notable studio, and the fact they got them to do Ruin King, I feel like that shows that they're not at least taking it lightly, all things considered. I'm not saying, Airship Syndicate is like a Platinum Games, a well-known studio, or a Rockstar or anything like that, but they've done some good stuff, so happy about them, hopefully getting some bread to make that game. And Convergence, a League of Legends story, dropping in 2022, looks like a cool action platformer, and we'll see how Song of Nunu turns out. That's probably number 3 out of the 3 games that I'm looking forward to play, but we'll see how it turns out. Plane Effect coming to PS4 and Xbox One on December the 2nd. Dragon Ball The Breakers announced for PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. And Moon and Blackbird coming to PS5 and PS4 December the 16th. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.